Thailand is bracing for mass anti-government rallies this weekend. For weeks, demonstrators have been demanding the removal of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha as well as reform to the monarchy. But they say this weekend's rallies could be the largest in years. Police expect up to 50,000 to join despite a stark warning from the Prime Minister. Saksit Sayasombat explains.
The televised address by Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha was his strongest discouragement to the anti-government protesters just yet. His message, the gist of it on Thursday night, was not so much security related, at least on the surface of it, but his concern of a possible second wave of COVID-19 infections and with it a very sudden halt to the economic recovery.
ผมขอบอกทุกคนที่อยากจะออกมาชุมนุมชัดๆว่าผมได้ยินเสียงที่ท่านพูดผมรับทราบความคับข้องใจของพวกท่านในเรื่องของการเมืองและความไม่พอใจเกี่ยวกับรัฐธรรมนูญผมเคารพความคิดเห็นนั้นและความรู้สึกของท่านนะครับแต่วันนี้ประเทศไทยกำลังเผชิญกับความเจ็บปวดที่เร่งด่วนที่เราจำเป็นต้องจัดการก่อนนั่นก็คือการบรรเทาความเสียหายทางเศรษฐกิจที่โควิดได้ก่อให้เกิดขึ้นไปทั่วโลกเราไม่ควรทำให้สถานการณ์เลวร้ายยิ่งไปกว่านี้
Thailand hasn't had a local COVID-19 infection in over 3 months, with the exception of 2 cases, but there's still a state of emergency since late March, and it will very likely be extended for yet another month until the end of October. That is why there have been so many anti-government protests for the past 2 months all across the country, calling for the government to resign and for democratic reforms, but also for vast changes to the political order, with calls for reforms and accountability of Thailand's officially revered monarchy. This weekend's anti-government protest is taking place at Thammasat University, whose students have a long history in political activism over the decades. According to local media reports, almost 9,000 police officers are going to be deployed for this weekend, but Prime Minister Prayut has told them to be tolerant towards the protesters. But given the demands and the fact that the protest takes place right in front of Grand Palace, this could be the biggest challenge to the current political status quo just yet. Saksit Sayasombat, CNA Bangkok.